Privacy issues. When something considered private, this question is a major one in the world of computing because software owners actually share the privacy of their intellect when they allow their programs to be operated and used by computer users. In the internet, website owners allow surfers to explore their sites with very little restrictions. This sense of freedom derived from the nature of computing sometimes causes a blurring of the concept of privacy, at least in the mind of some. After working on this module, you should be able to identify situations where the privacy of the individuals is infringed and violated and apply the ethical principles that you learn to those situations. In computing, email and letters, your database, and your personal information are considered private. There are many reasons why there is a need to hide your real identity when you use the internet. For example, you might want to protect yourself from an wait lang. There are many reasons why there is a need to hide your real identity when you use the internet. For example, you might want to protect yourself from an oppressive government or simply be trying hiding yourself from advertisers. Although everyone takes privacy in normal life for granted, trying to get the level of privacy on the internet or even your own computer is a bit more complicated.
Privacy can be stated as the ability of an individual or group to stop information about themselves from becoming known to people other than those they choose to give the information to.
Email privacy. Only you and the intended recipients and nobody else should read what you write in your emails. It is therefore unethical for system administrators who have access to your account to sell client account information to other banks. So every time you send an email, make sure your account is secure, especially if the email that you will send is if it is personal. If you're not taking good care of your account or your email, there is a possibility that someone will hack it and will use it for some purposes like blackmailing people, or they will use your account for scamming.
Database privacy. The information you supply to database should be only for their intended purpose. Such information should not be distributed openly. For example, it is unethical for a bank to sell client account to other banks. Halimbawa, kung gumawa ako ng code ng information ko sa computer and then may taong gustong makakita sa nilagay ko na bawal dapat nilang makita or malaman kasi private information yon. So, database security refers to various measures organizations take to ensure their database are protected from internal and external threats. Database security includes protecting the database itself.
Privacy on the web. Ideally, only you shall know the website you visit. However, because of access logs, the website you visit might be known, especially to system administrators who have access to these logs. An issue related to privacy is the establishment of a national identification system. National ID cards have long been advocate as a means to enhance national security and mass potential terrorists and guard against illegal immigrants. They are in use in many countries around the world, including most European countries, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand. One basic issue against its institution in every country is the privacy issue, since the card might contain basic personal information of individuals that will also be maintained in sub-central computer of the government's countries opposing its institution are arguing that it is open to abuse by governments, but with the terrorist attack on September 11, 2001 in the US, most governments are again opening the debate on the possibility of introducing a national identification system. In this case, we see that a national identification system is considered ethical in some countries and unethical in other countries. Finally, there are many ways exist to enhance your privacy online. One method is the use of encryption in every transaction you make in the internet.